Hey guys, welcome back to our part 3 of this multi-part YouTube series where we talk about different careers and progressions through different courses. If this is the first time you're coming to this channel, make sure that you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have any other videos that you would like to see on our channel, make sure you let us know by leaving a comment below. Also, make sure you press the bell icon to get notified every time we upload a new video in this series. So we've already talked about ACCA in the previous video, and today we are going to talk about the CFA, the Chartered Financial Analyst course. Now first things first, this course is provided by the CFA Institute and they are headquartered in the United States. I often say in a lot of the videos that I do that the CFA course is the golden benchmark in the world of finance. No matter where you choose to work, no matter which country it is, what sort of a position it is in the finance world, people know and respect the CFA qualification thoroughly. It is a difficult qualification to obtain. However, it is one of the most well-respected courses, hence the huge ROI or the return on investment after completion of this qualification. Now, if you're someone who's just cleared their grade 12 or are about to appear for that matter, then what should your roadmap be? Well, first of all, you are not eligible to write the examination until you're 23 months away from graduation. What I mean by this is, if you're a BCom or a BAF or a BMS student, then you need to be in the second year of your program in order to be eligible to write the exam. However, if you're someone who is an engineering student or a medical student, then you need to be in your third year to write your CFA Level 1 exam. Now, keeping these different permutations, combinations in mind, what I would recommend or what we at Zell generally recommend to our students is, as soon as you finish grade 12, get enrolled for the CFA Level 1 program. Even though you're not eligible to write the exam until you reach year 2, it usually takes students who are your age about 1.5 years to prepare for CFA Level 1. If you prepare thoroughly, the chances of you passing the examination go higher. Right, so that's my point 1, that you start preparing as early as you can. So right after you finish your grade 12, I would suggest that you pick up a pre-read course. Now Zell offers several pre-read modules for CFA, where the idea is that you learn the basics of the concept before you dive full-fledged into the concepts. Concepts like time value of money are very important in order for you to understand the concepts that build upon time value of money. Right, so discounting, compounding, all of these things, if you know in advance, you'll be able to understand CFA much better. So the first few months after your grade 12, spend them on pre-learning, get acquainted with the terminologies used in the finance world, and then jump into the CFA Level 1 curriculum, which will take you about 9 months to prepare. Right, so that's part 1, start preparing. Year 1 of your undergrad should be spent towards preparing for CFA Level 1. The minute you're in year 2, you're eligible to write the examination. So go ahead and write the examination. If you've prepped well enough, there are good chances of you passing the exam. So that is what you do in year 2. And as soon as you finish the exam, there are 2 schools of thoughts here. The first kind is people who say that now that I've done CFA Level 1, I will start working, because very, very lucrative jobs are available after completion of CFA Level 1. The other type of people will tell you that right now I will focus on my undergrad and I will focus on my CFA, and then once I graduate is when I start working. Now both of these options are fair. However, if you want to maximize how much money you make at a younger age, then work experience really matters. If you start working right after your CFA Level 1 and after your year 2, then that means you will have 1 year of work experience, CFA Level 1 cleared, and a graduate degree to your name. However, it might not be such a bad idea to fully focus on Level 2 preparation and appear for Level 2 in your year 3, which is your semester 5. Now, as soon as you're done with CFA Levels 1 and 2, please compulsorily start looking for a job. You will get a job that pays you fairly well, and most of the candidates who prepare for CFA Level 3 are candidates who work. That work exposure will also add to your knowledge base and perhaps help you with your preparation for Level 3. So you should be practical and start working the minute you clear Level 2, if not when you clear Level 1. So that ideally is what your roadmap should look like. Institutes like Zell are here to guide people who are fairly young and are just getting started with their career decisions. So if you want more one-to-one counseling, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you for watching, and make sure you stay tuned for future videos in this series. Let us know in comments what you would like to see next.